Hello everyone, welcome to our channel Code with Sunny, and in this video we will be talking about the problem easy problem valid palindrome second. That is the series of problems called valid problem, and it is the second part. You can find the first part over here. Okay, that is also an easy problem. Okay, so without wasting our time, let's begin. Given a string s, return true if s can be palindrome after deleting at most one character from it. We can delete a single character, any character from the string, and we need to check it out whether the resulting string is going to be palindrome or not. Otherwise, we are not going to delete any character. Like there are two options, either don't delete any character or delete any one character and check it out whether the string is going to be a palindrome or not. And if it is possible, we need to return true, otherwise we need to return false. Okay, and you can see max length of string as is 10 raised to the power 5. Okay, so let's understand how we can solve this problem in detail. Okay, so let me open my software. Okay, so you can see max length is 10 raised to the power 5, so we need to understand the efficient solution in O of n time. So we would be focusing the O of n time solution. Okay, so let's first understand what is the basic idea of palindrome. In short, let's say we have the string of length 5, so we would be having the 5 characters denoted by si, s1 from s, like s1, s2, s3, s4 and s5. Now string is a palindrome if s1 matches with s5, s2 matches with s4 and s3 matches with the same character as it is, because the length is an odd number, right? You can see the first character matches with the last one, and the second character matches with the second last one, like that. Then the string is said to be palindrome. Okay, now in the case like we are having the, like, we need to delete at most one character, right? So suppose we are not going to delete any character, so let me write down no deletion. Okay, so we will deal with this part. So suppose we are not deleting any character. So if you're not deleting any character, so the input string must be a palindrome. So the only thing that we need to check in this case, like this is the very first case, if we are not going to delete any character, we need to check whether the input string is a palindrome or not. Okay, and what about deleting any one character? Like we can delete at most one character. If you look out the problem, at most one character. What about we are not going to delete any character? Okay, so like this has been already covered, we need to delete exactly one character. Now this character can be deleted, or this character can be deleted, or this character can be deleted, and so on. Like you can delete any character. So the brute force way is to start deleting each of the character one by one. Like first delete s1, then the remaining string would be this part, and in the second step you are going to delete this one, and the remaining string would be concatenation of this part plus this part. Then you are going to check the palindrome. In that case you can see there are n options to delete the characters, and after deleting that we need to check the palindrome also. So in the worst case it would take n iterations, like n by 2, that would be around, if you look out the complexities, it will be again O of n square. So in that case also you are going to have the complexity as O of n square, which would not pass in this problem. So we need to find an efficient way to solve this problem. So let's consider the case like we need to delete at most one character, like exactly deleting one character. So what we will do in this case is we will try matching the first character with the last character, and so on. Like we would be checking if s1 matches with s5 or not. If s1 matches with s5, we would look out for the next characters, like s2 matches with s4 or not. Okay, now whenever there is a mismatch, like s of I is not equal to s of n minus I minus 1, if you consider zero based indexing. Okay, so whenever the ith character from the beginning is not matching with n minus I plus n minus I minus 1 character from the beginning, then we can say the palindrome condition is not going to be satisfied, right? So we need to either delete this ith character over here, or we need to delete this character s of n minus I minus 1. So either we would be deleting this one or we would be deleting this one, because the first mismatch occurs at these positions s of I or s of n minus I minus 1. So we'd be checking only two conditions: delete this one or delete this one, and the remaining string that would be formed, we need to check whether there is a palindrome criteria being satisfied or not. Okay, so the problem boils down to the fact that whenever we want to delete at most one character, first we will try to find out first mismatch that occurs at the specific position from the very beginning, like s of I is not equal to s of n minus I minus 1. So at which I, the least I that occurs such that there is a mismatch happening over this position s of I not equal to s of n minus I minus 1, then we would be trying to delete either s of I or s of n minus I minus 1, right? And we will check it out whether the remaining string that will be formed is a palindrome or not. Okay, so let's look out the code how this can be efficiently done. Okay, so you can see there is a palindrome is pal function that is going to check whether the string is a palindrome or not. It would take input parameters as L, R and string. Okay, so L would be the starting positions, R would be the ending positions. I will iterate till L less than R, and whenever there is a mismatch we need to return false because the palindrome criteria is being violated. Otherwise move out to the next positions L plus plus and R minus minus, and if all goes well we need to return true finally. Okay, now there is a valid palindrome, which is the function that we need to solve for this. Okay, so we would start from L0 and R equals the length minus 1, and we'll first violate all those characters which are already matched from the beginning. You can see while L less than R and S of L is matching with S of R. Okay, so you can see everything that are going to be matched from the beginning. Okay, that is the ith character from the beginning is matching with n minus I minus 1 character. Then we would be just increasing the indices for L as well as decreasing the indices for R. Okay, now whenever there is a mismatch, this while loop breaks and we need to check it out whether the substring, whether the remaining string that would be formed from L plus 1 to R or L to R minus 1, there are two cases, is a palindrome or not. Okay, so that would be our answer. So if you guys have still any doubts, you can reach out to us through the comment section of the video, and thank you for watching this video.